Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, we're getting very close to the year in reviews, and I plan on doing that next weekend. Before I start, I want to tell you that I was in New York City last weekend, went to the Cigar Aficionado Big Smoke, had a wonderful time, and the people in New York couldn't have been nicer. Of course, we hung out around cigar people for the most part, and as we all know, they're all nice anyway. Cigar Inn in downtown New York City is a fantastic place to go. Gus, who's one of the owners there, was amazingly nice to us. Everybody there was nice. We had a great time. So just wanted to throw that in before we start. Now today I'm reviewing a very highly anticipated cigar coming out of this year's IPCPR from CAO, and this is it, the Amazon Basin. Now, you won't find a more unique band than that. It's like dried vines, but simply unique. And it is on there. It is not, it is formed around the cigar. Now, I've had one previously, and as the cigar burns and heats up, they will loosen up, hopefully. And I'll be able to take them off without hurting the cigar. Now, this is a unique cigar, as I said. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It uses an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. The binder is Nicaraguan. And 40% of the filler is from an Amazon rainforest in Brazil. And the filler is Braganca, is how they pronounce it. Braganca tobacco. And while that's not in itself that interesting or amazing, this is. It's harvested just once every 3 years. Now, this is being made in one size only, one Vitola, 6x52, which is, as you can see, what this is. And retails for around $9, $9.25. Sold in boxes of 18. Unfortunately, when this batch of cigars is sold out, it is uncertain if it will be possible to produce more, as General Cigar says it was able to purchase less than 5,000 pounds of the Braganca tobacco. Harvested once every 3 years. I don't know. So, that is the long and the short story of this cigar. Very interesting looking. Has a little oiliness to that Ecuadorian wrapper. Very dark brown. There is the density. Has a nice feel in the hand. The only thing left to do is to sample it. Now, I discussed that I was going to have this cigar, or that I had one or two previously, and this with some other people that had had it also, and we all had the same comment. It's a very unique flavor, very different. So I'm going to do my best to describe it to you. So here we go. Here we go indeed. All right, couldn't get much better draw than that. That would be on the effortless category. Very unique indeed. Sort of a very tangy cedar with a lot of sweetness, a lot of brown sugar influence, coffee notes. I'm getting a little nutmeg, a little earthiness, what I would call a black pepper at about a 7.5. So a darker noted cigar overall. But that's how we're starting. I anticipate changes, so let's wait for them and I'll report right back. I'm a little over an inch in, and the flavor notes are about like I described. I'm getting starting to get some faint, and they're building cocoa notes. Very nice, very sweet. A lot of sweetness to the cigar. There's a really abundance of brown sugar in this cigar. It is very sweet and no way to mistake it. The finish is sort of a cream with a touch of brown sugar, a lot of sweetness, lingering sweetness, and a lot of tingly, lingering black pepper. Very nice finish. Very long, sweet, and tingling black pepper. Very nice finish. Now, I would call the cigar somewhere around medium bodied right now. It's your average medium bodied cigar, but the flavors are very unique. The earthiness that I spoke of at the beginning is sort of a leathery type flavor now. There's not an abundance of it. It's just sort of a secondary type flavor. So let's see where we go from there. But a very nice brown sugary, dark noted, cedary, cocoa with a touch of coffee at the base cigar. Well, I'm getting very close to those rings we talked about. The vine-like rings, and I'm going to attempt to remove them, but I wanted to give you an update. Flavors are about the same. It's a very consistent cigar. You have that tangy cedar with a little touch of brown sugar, well, a lot of brown sugar, a very touch of cocoa, and a leatheriness there, and a nice coffee base. Medium to full, maybe. You might hit medium to full with the cigar so far, so that's about as far as you're going to get. Finish is unchanged, but you'll be able to tell in a few minutes how successful I was at removing those, because they are just wrapped around the cigar and very tight. Let's see how I do. Well, I didn't do too bad. Take a close-up look. You can sort of tell where they were, but they were really on there, and here they are. Pretty cool, huh? I'll be back here in just a minute to wrap it up. Well, folks, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. I think I'll start by saying, for those of you who had been displeased or given up on CAO cigars as far as their flavors since they were acquired, and I really think I've seen a little bit of a change. This cigar may change your mind about CAO. This is a really tasty cigar. The abundance of thick brown sugar is amazing. The nice tangy sweetness to the cedar is also very good. Unique is the way I can describe the flavors in this cigar. They are quite different. Undoubtedly, the tobacco from that region in the rainforest of Brazil really give this cigar a uniqueness that you won't find in other cigars. Medium to full body. A lot of nice pepper. Lingers very nicely on the finish. Finish is fantastic. Really, all I can say is you must try the cigar. And from what I'm reading, it may be a limited production cigar because they don't know if they can make it when these run out. So if you find these in your shop, try it and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it has a unique flavor. Let me know if you think it's worth the score I'm going to give it. There's a lot going on with a cigar, and it's very consistent. It finishes much like it starts. It doesn't change a lot, so you won't get a lot of changes, if any. So really good cigar, brand new from CAO. I'm rating it a 93. Excellent cigar. Excellent cigar. I enjoyed it, and General has done an amazing job with this CAO cigar. I don't know who blended it or who found this region or why they did, but it's well worth you trying. So there you have it, the new CAO Amazon Basin.